Great, awesome, and amazing morning to each and every one of you. I just wanted to come to you and I wanted to share something with you. And what I had in my mind to share was the way we heal and, solve the problems that are going on within us. I realize with myself that I had a process. I was so used to, starting over. I was so used to fixing broken things. I was so used to getting, you know, basically the shitty end of the stick, right? That was like my mindset. I knew I deserved more. I knew I had more, but I focused more on the lack, um, because of whatever reason that planted that seed in the past. That somehow tricked my attention and had me focused more on that. It had made such a major impact on me that subconsciously, you know, well, consciously I buried it and subconsciously it still affected me. So I kept on focusing on the lack. But during that process, during that process, you develop a technique because you've done it so many times. We've gone over it so many times. So by now, you know how to heal yourself. By now, you know how to get over some things. By now, you know how to really walk away. But are we walking away effectively? And when I say effectively, like when we walk away, do we feel at ease? Is it still settling on our chest? Is it still settling in our minds, on our hearts? Are you still feeling that inkling of pain or, nervousness in your stomach? Your body's still sending you signals. So when you walk away, have you really walked away? Now, are you trying to really let go completely and learn how to completely walk away, not being numb to the situation to the point where you can easily move on to your next day, to your next level, to your next, be open to your next, situation and giving these things chances. And I'm talking about relationships and I'm talking about, career. I'm talking about business ventures. I'm talking about anything that you have attached passion to in your life that in the end result, it became, a bad taste in your mouth. It became a burden. It became something that you no longer have interest in, or you have fears around trying, fears around approaching that thing again. You see, I'm just gonna take a sip of my tea because I don't, who likes cold tea? Not me. Okay. So after all of that analyzation and realizing that, you know what, I got part of it. I know as much as I know because it's something that you've been exposed to. But there's still a lot of angles to this thing. There's still a lot of different things I may not have tried or applied. And if I don't go out and seek that knowledge, then it won't come to me. If I don't attach myself with individuals who have these knowledge and can open my eyes to different perspectives, then this information is not going to come to me, right? But it's so easy for us to settle with with what we know, thinking that's everything that we need to know. The worst thing we can do is think we know it all, no matter how much you know, no matter how knowledgeable you think you are, no matter how much you invest in obtaining knowledge, there's always something we don't know. So when I was going through these things and going through these cycles, one of the things that I did was ended up going out and seeking professionals to get me there. I was starving for a breakthrough. I was starving for a change. I was starving for someone to just rescue me because I am just tired of trying to rescue myself. And it was becoming a burden, right? So I went out and seek professionals. I went to councils. Many people in our in our culture don't seek counsel. And I think we're moving past that now because of everything that's going on social media and you know, just the time we're living in. But seek counsel, and you can go to your doctor. You can tell your doctor, you know, you're experiencing some of these things. You need to talk to somebody. And if you're in Canada, it should be covered. Go and seek counsel. Okay. There's other organizations out there that provide counseling. You know, remember when we were in school, there was always a guidance counselor that you can go. No one really wanted to go to her because you are him, because you think, you know, they're taking certain kind of records and they're gonna go back and tell your mother, and they're gonna go tell social workers, and they're gonna take you away from your mother and all of these things. But you know, and I think that may have even added to, you know, input these negative thoughts about counselors and social workers and I mean, yeah, counselors, social workers, or even coaches, right? So what you need to do is give it a try. Give it a try. And I mean, when I went to one, I went to two. They told me, because you know, you always have to get a second opinion. They told me, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you. Get your money up. You have everything in your life at a balance. And it sounds like when everything is going clear and good for you, you are at your best. Okay, great. Thank you for telling me something I already know, something I've already observed. But what I was searching for is the how to now get that, how to create that, how to maintain that, right? How to stop repeating these cycles. I kind of self diagnosed myself a long time ago. I identified that, yes, I have mommy issues. I identified, yes, I have daddy issues. I identify that I have issues connecting in relationships because of past trauma that I've been through. And these are things that I identify that I need to work out. But how can I work out these things if, you know, if my main priority is always finances and trying to get my finances up and trying to get my money where it needs to be so that I can help my family and myself to get out of this cycle and to get out of survival mode, right? Okay. So, but that was still not a waste of time for me after going to seeing the council, because you know, he confirmed, you know, what I've been telling myself. And sometimes that's great. You need some confirmation, because you talking to yourself all the time, talking to your spirits, I like to say now, and talking to God, talking to, you know, just making references to your own life, right? You are hearing these things and you're agreeing with these things, but sometimes it is also good to get someone to agree with you, and not someone who's always agreeing with you, like your friends or your family, or someone who's not really understanding you from a different perspective, just seeing yourself through the familiar perspectives, through the eyes that they see you all the time. So they can't really give you a clear, precise answer. You know, you can't really, if some friends, okay? Not all friends, right? And but either way, you want to get someone on the it's someone that doesn't know, someone that's not doesn't know you on certain levels, someone that's not around you all the time, you know, get connected with them so they can tell you. Okay? Get connected so that they can. Oh, my son is leaving. And one of the other things, after finding that information, don't just finish right there. Sorry. Also, get yourself a mentor, get yourself a coach, get yourself a. Say bye.
Bye.
Anybody else want to talk? I mean, you and I are walking. So that's everybody. So, yeah, sorry about that. So, when you go and get yourself someone, attach yourself to a mentor and a coach. Now, this is where it helps me. This is where it helps me to open up my eyes on solutions. solution based. So I said, okay, so a counselor can help me to identify any internal problems or situations in my life that may be affecting me, helping me to talk out what's on my mind and getting my thoughts out. Amazing. A mentor comes with solution and inspiration, strategies, and can get the things out of your mind, what you're thinking, um, renew your mind and change your mind right there on the spot on showing you different ways of how to look at things. Where was that light I had? Sorry. Right? All of these things. So this is a mentor and a coach, right? A coach can just push you and make sure that, listen, you are going to go further than you think that you think your limits at is at. Whatever you think your limit is, your coach is there to push you, to encourage you, to tell you that you're a badass and you should do it. You keep going, keep doing it, give you strategies, give you different ways to strategies to do things. Um Sorry, I just came out here and all that, right? So I was just sitting here and I was thinking about that. And I'm like, so many of us, we're so hard on ourselves, not realizing that we do have the ability to do the things that we need to do if we only get up and just do it. If we only get up and look in the right direction, if only we ask. Some of us, we may not want to ask. We feel like, we've presented ourselves as this solid rock, this strong individual out to the public, out to everyone, saying that, listen, I got you. People are coming to you trying to unload their issues. You have solutions for them. People are coming to you, talking to you about whatever it is because they know that you can listen to them. You are a good listener. You are a good you could help encourage them, and and they go off. You leave them. We give them something, right? But then maybe no one looks after you. Nobody comes to you and asks you, how are you doing? Maybe no one comes to you and check because you're always that presented or perceived to be that strong person, right? So maybe that's you. And maybe all these things are going on with you, and I'm letting you know that we need to talk. You need to have someone that you can talk to about these things. You need to get it out. And like I said, you may have your own routines and how because if you're at that stage, I'm talking to the people who are women of purpose who know, like that there is something that's going on, but you're good at covering it up. I'm talking to the people who know, that I don't know how to do it on my own. But I really, really, really want to get that change that I'm desiring, that change that I keep seeing in my dreams, that that change that I keep feeling, and I know that it's coming, but what am I doing? What am I doing, or what can I do to, make it happen? Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for these children, drop them to school, get ready, get myself ready for a day of work, working at home. And if you need mentorship, if you need counseling, then definitely get in touch with me. Send me a DM, book. There's a link in my bio that says book. Go ahead and book a one-on-one with me, a soul-to-soul talk. And we can just, in the next 6 months, you could have a totally new mindset. In the next 6 months, you could be ruling, your kingdom and reclaiming your power back. Like, it's just amazing when you're on the opposite side of where you are right now. It's like you're shining, you're waking up. Probably you perceive challenges differently. You feel different. Nothing disturbs your high vibration because you have been at a low vibration for so long. You know what it feels like, you know what it has dragged you through. And once you've gotten to the high vibration, operating from that high vibration, you will never want to go back. You will never allow anybody to interfere with that. Allow anybody to distract you from that. Allow anybody to talk down to you during that. No, you will have the gift of cut it out of your life. I promise you. I promise you that. So, peace and love, light, abundance. I say, I thank you. I thank you for your time and space. I thank you for joining me. And go ahead and follow this new page. Go ahead and like. Go ahead and please help me grow this following because it's a new page. And I know more times I'll be talking to myself. I want to talk to you. I want to help you. I want to help speak life into you. I want to help show you how to speak life into your life. Speak life over your children because we have the power of life and death within our tongue, and everything we speak, we create, right? We are creating beings, especially women. Women in nature, we are nurturers. We are creators. Let me tell you, the power you have. Have an awesome and amazing day.